Hi children, welcome back to our science class. We have completed our 10th chapter, Respiration in Organisms. I would like to give a summary of this chapter. Okay, in this chapter we discussed what is respiration. And there are different types of respirations, two types of respirations, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. After that we discussed about different modes of respiration found in various animals. After that we discussed respiration in plants. These are the main points we discussed in this chapter. Okay, so first I will say respiration. What is respiration? Yes, respiration is a vital process which involves inhalation of oxygen-rich air that oxidizes food to release energy and exhalation of carbon dioxide. We know that breathing. What is breathing? Breathing is the taking in oxygen-rich air, that is inhalation, and giving out carbon dioxide-rich air, that is exhalation. That is breathing process. So what is respiration? Respiration use that inhaling oxygen to oxidize the food and release energy. Okay, that is the difference between breathing and respiration. Respiration use that breathing oxygen to oxidize the food and release the energy. Okay, then we discussed about two types of respirations, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. What is aerobic respiration? Yes, in aerobic respiration, glucose oxidizes. Glucose means our food is oxidized in the presence of oxygen. Glucose is break down into form CO2 and water and energy. Got it? What is aerobic respiration? Glucose oxidized in the presence of oxygen, it convert to carbon dioxide and water plus releasing energy. What is anaerobic respiration? Yes, it is directly opposite. So, anaerobic respiration is the glucose in the absence of oxygen. There is no oxygen. Absence of oxygen, it convert into alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. Okay, this is the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is in the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration in the absence of oxygen. One example of anaerobic respiration is the muscle cramps. Muscle cramps are felt in muscles because accumulation of lactic acid. That in the absence of oxygen, accumulation of lactic acid produced in our muscles. So that's why the muscle cramps are developed. Okay. So next we discussed about different modes of respiration found in various animals. Okay, what about our human beings? We know that human beings, we are breathe. All of you take a good breath. All of you take a good breath. Yes, we know that. Inhalation and exhalation, that is breathing. So we are breathing through our lungs. Okay, we are breathing through. First we are taking air through our nose. Then it goes to windpipe, then it reaches to the lungs. Lungs absorbs the oxygen content from the air, then it is passed all over the body. Okay, through blood vessels. Okay, so this is the process of human beings. So human beings breathe through their lungs. Okay, and respiration process happens through their lungs. And different modes of respiration in other animals. Which are they? Respiration through the skin. Respiration through the skin. Example, earthworm. Okay, human beings breathe through their lungs, but earthworms breathe through their skin. Okay, so the respiration through the skin. Example, earthworm. What about frog? What about frog? Yes, in land, frog breathe through their lungs. But in the case of water, they breathe through their moisture skin. Okay, the special case of frog is a special case. Then next one, respiration through the trachea. Insects like grasshopper, cockroach, these are respiration. That's breathing is occurs through their respiration trachea, and their body, around their body, tiny holes are present. That is called spiracles. Through the spiracles, the air is enters, and the trachea is the network air tubes that is convert this oxygen to all over the body. Okay, so respiration through the trachea, insects like grasshopper and cockroach, etc. Then respiration through the gills. Have you observed that the fish? Have you observed the fish gills? Yes, the fishes are breathing through their gills and respiration occurs. Respiration through their gills. Example, fishes, aquatic animals like fishes and others are breathing through their gills. Okay, next one, respiration through the lungs. We know that human beings is the main example of respiration through the lungs. Yes. Then after that, which are the examples? Mammals, reptiles and birds. Birds, mammals, reptiles, human beings are the main examples of respiration through the lungs. After that, we discussed about respiration in plants. Okay, we know that during respiration time, plants take oxygen. Plants also take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. During respiration time, plants take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. The cells of the leaves consist full of cells. No, this cells use this oxygen to break down the glucose and it is converted into carbon dioxide and water. So you already learned in first chapter nutrition in plants, we learned about the gaseous exchange of plants. Yes, gaseous exchange occurs in the leaves. Stomata. Stomatas are the tiny pores present in the leaf that helps to exchange the gases. Okay, so here also gaseous exchange, the exchange of gases takes place in stomata. I hope all of you clear with this portion.